Nigga Mike. And when I see your chick and she looking right, I'ma be like, that chick looking right, 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 like, yo, that chick looking right, like, that chick looking right, like, hey, little do you know, I'm in the back of the club with a Uzi of that dro, yo, like, nigga, what's up? Fuck the 5-0, they roll up in this cut,
I'm like, nigga, let's go.
girl, you looking great. I roll up in this function, make that pussy evaporate. Take her to my room and make that puss precipitate. Like, holy shit, I'm on it. Smoking on that good.
Now, when I review local artists, I try to keep it in its own lane. Like, I ain't gonna review a local artist and compare him to Lil Wayne as far as like production value or subject matter, because I know people that's making it got money to spend on making their shit sound dope and ghostwriters to write for them. So when I review local artists, I match them up against other local artists. So I just got done listening to Painkiller by Double. He's a local artist from the gut, and I peeped it, and I was mostly looking for originality. I was trying to see like, did he capture me? Did he make me think? And I have to hand it to that fool. Like it's definitely dope. I'm gonna put the link in the description because usually what happens is the local artists will cling on to somebody they like. So if they like a certain artist who's making it, they'll change their whole swag and act like that nigga. But Double was really original, so I give him props for that. I was waiting to hear some of the same shit I'd been hearing from other people, you know, and I didn't. It was pretty, it seemed almost as if he was going for a positive vibe. Like when I was listening to it, I didn't hear the same typical shit. Like, there was a little bit of, you know, bomb smoke in that bitch, but I mean, that's understandable. At least he's keeping it real. Like, if that nigga's smoking, he's smoking on the track, and I give him props. Original, it was dope. Now a lot of y'all motherfuckers are sitting there like, damn, are you kidding me, Mad Rapper? It's your job to tear motherfuckers down. And I know you want me to rip them and clown them, but I'm not. Because the simple fact that nigga's doing it. See, a lot of other niggas want to do the shit and they procrastinate the shit. Or they push it hella and they do it wrong. I'm going there. So I compare Double to PRP. Y'all know I got beef with PRP. Well, I had beef because now it's null and void because I'm like that nigga at your school that bully you, right? And then once I see that I done beat you down and you can't take no more, I ain't gonna keep doing it because I don't want you to shoot up the school. I want you to be like, understand that I'm the big dog and you can't fuck with me. That's my whole plan. So when I fucked with them niggas, once I realized no matter what, they know in their heart I will fuck them up, I let them go. And that's why now I say I don't really have beef with them. You know, because we got an understanding that I'll embarrass you in front of everybody. So I compared Double to PRP. Double's album was original. PRP is not. All of their albums sound like some other shit I done already heard. Now you could argue that if they sound like stuff you already heard, that means they good. No, because A&Rs and record labels, when they pick up your album, if you sound like the next man that's already on, they smart about it. They say, well, if we push this right now, maybe it'll be tight, but your shit ain't getting pushed right now. It's gonna probably be a year from now before your album come out. And by that time, people gonna wanna hear some new shit. Some other shit is gonna be hot then. So you fall off when you try to follow the trend. Yeah, your moms, your sister, your family, your friends, they might like that shit because it sounds like the radio. You know, they might put that shit on at a party and be like, damn, this is it. But in reality, the shit's whack. So I totally seeing like the next album from Double being super badass. Now, I'm gonna critique because that's what I do. I keep it 100. I ain't gonna sit up here and fucking just talk nice to a nigga when I did see flaws. Now keep in mind, I've been rapping for a minute. I done seen the rise and fall of my own shit. I done seen where we did good, where we did bad, where we improved, where we didn't. So I keep it real. Alright? Now, when it comes to production and you're a local artist and you ain't mad rich, your shit ain't gonna sound perfect. Because to sound perfect, you gotta have dough. Your cousin and your auntie and them can't mix your tracks. If they mix your tracks, that shit's gonna sound like garbage. So you can't even judge Double's album for the production value. Played in the car is gonna sound different than what you usually play in the car. Like a nigga that listen to the radio, Double's album's gonna sound different. A nigga that go buy CDs and got an MP3 player they plug up in their car, it's gonna sound different. But that's only because he's a local artist and he ain't mad rich. And I understand that. Because I could be a super asshole and be like, this sounds like garbage. And I did. To myself. And now maybe to you. But I did say that at one point, but I caught myself and I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? I mean, you've pushed mixtapes that sound like pure shit. Like, I go back and listen to stuff and I'm like, damn, I made a nigga pay for this? That is fucked up. I got money. I did some Robin Hood shit. I stole from the rich and gave to the poor, which was me. I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can check out the album. If you agree with what I'm saying, comment below and let me know. If you don't, comment below and let me know. But definitely click on that link. Go check out the album for yourself. Because the last thing we need in this world is a whole bunch of sheep listening to me and forming an opinion off of what I said. Shit. I want other people to go peep his shit, buy his shit, and, you know, put this nigga on. Because the next album, the next 2-3 albums that nigga keep doing it are gonna be tight. And especially if that nigga gets some funding to where his production is fat, like mixed and mastered, the shit is gonna be nice. And then all y'all motherfuckers that be rolling around or going to shows for them Pink River niggas can just sit there and look stupid because nigga, Dub got it. All them other niggas bandwagoning them niggas still. I heard they had a show and I'm like, nigga, they didn't have Dub on the roster. I know Dub was there. That nigga had to be at their show. Nigga, fuck them and that whack garbanzo bean bullshit. Pop in a painkiller and chill on that shit.